Get your heels touching the wall, butt touching the wall, and a little more than a fist in between your big toes. Curl your fingertips to your finger pads, make a booing motion, and put your ring finger at your temple. Bring your elbows towards one another, and then back towards the wall. They may or may not touch, and they may or may not touch the wall. If they don't, close your eyes and visualize it happening, and little by little, you'll get closer and closer. Feet nice and straight, belly relaxed. Your heels and butt are touching the wall, your head's touching the wall, and some part of your upper back or shoulders is touching the wall. This can be a challenging exercise, so just start with a medium amount. We're working up to 25 of these. Nice work, we're almost done. It's like there's a hinge at your knuckles, and that's where that motion's coming from. Again, ring fingers staying at your temples. Good work. Keeping those feet hip width apart, you're grabbing your chair with the back turned sideways and getting your hip and knee to 90 degrees. Toes should be straight, thigh muscle tight, and on the straight leg, don't let that hip jut out to the side. So bring it in, standing up straight and strong on that straight leg. Belly relaxed. Your knee is right in line with your ankle from that front view. Shoulders relaxed. Again, belly relaxed and breathing. Your head may or may not touch the wall. You don't want to force it there. So don't tuck your chin, don't tip your head back. Little by little, as your posture improves, your head will get closer. And that knee that's up on the block, we don't want it flopping out. We don't want it going in. You want it right over that ankle. Again, making sure that hip on that straight leg is not jutting out towards the side, and on that straight leg, that thigh muscle should be tight. We'll check every once in a while as that thigh muscle might want to relax. It should feel like you're pushing your knee towards the wall when you tighten that thigh muscle. Belly relaxed and breathing. If you have time, pause the video right before we switch and add on another 1.5 minutes for a total of 3 minutes. If not, enjoy this 1.5 minutes with me. Thigh muscle tight. See what it feels like on this side. When we switch to the other side, it might be a lot easier or a lot harder. And shaking is totally permitted. Almost done. Switching sides. Again, make sure your feet a little more than a fist in between the big toes, toes nice and straight. Getting the other leg up to 90 degrees, 90 at the hip, 90 at the knee. Again, if that hip juts out on that leg you're standing on, bring it in nice and straight and strong, that thigh muscle tight, and let that knee stand right over the ankle. Belly relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and head relaxed. And breathe. See what it's feeling like on this side. Again, if you have time, when we're done, add on another 1.5 minutes for a total of 3 minutes on each side. If not, the 1.5 minutes is a great place to start. Go ahead and do a body scan. Is your thigh muscle still tight? Are you standing up straight and strong on that hip? Is your belly relaxed? Is your shoulder relaxed? And make sure that knee is not going out to the side or going in. It's staying right over that ankle. Finishing strong. We're almost done here. Breathing. Thigh tight, belly relaxed. Butt touching the wall. Great job. Now you're finding something a bit shorter, around 14 inches high, and you're going to kneel on it with a fist width in between the knees, toes relaxed behind you. You want your hip stacked right over your knee from the side view, and your shoulders stacked right over your wrist from the side view. Then you're going to walk your hands a hand length forward and get your shoulders so it's stacked over your wrist again. Relax your belly. Relax those feet if they want to pick up off the ground. And let your belly relax and your chin drop to your chest. So your head is hanging heavy, belly's relaxed, and you're letting your shoulder blades collapse towards one another. This should not be painful anywhere. It can feel like work, but no pain. And if so, then make sure you stop the exercise and let me know. If it's feeling a little achy in your low back, you may have walked your hands a little bit too far forward, so walk them back towards the block and see if that helps on the low back. Again, this exercise should feel like work, but not be painful. Keep relaxing those feet, belly relaxed, letting those shoulder blades collapse towards one another, and letting that head hang heavy. Anytime you need a break, you can rock back kind of into an elevated child's pose, take a break, and then get back into this. We're doing it for a minute, but you could definitely work up to 2 or 3 minutes if this exercise feels good. Last body scan, elbows straight, head hanging heavy, shoulder blades collapsed together, and belly relaxed. And feet relaxed behind you. Nice job. And final exercise, you're going to be sitting on something sturdy that's not going to roll away underneath you. So no chairs that roll. You're sitting on the middle. Elbows are right in line with your ears, so not in front of you. There's a fist width in between the knees, a little more than a fist in between the big toes. Toes are nice and straight. You'll notice I have 90 degrees at my knees and hips, and I'm just standing up, and you notice I fall back down, and that is A-okay, and I stand up and I fall back down again. What I'm trying to do is keep an arch in my low back and stand up nice and slow and controlled, and sit down nice and slow and controlled without losing the arch in my back and without bending forward at the waist. So I'm pretending like there's a wall right in front of me, and I'm not going to hit my head on that wall, so I have to stand up nice and straight without bending that torso forward. This exercise should feel like a lot of work. It should not be easy, and you should not be able to just pop up and sit down really easily. Nice, slow, controlled standing up without losing that arch in the low back. Breathing, belly relaxed. And keeping those elbows back. That'll make that more challenging. Shake it out, do a couple shoulder rolls. Things should definitely feel like they're waking up. Hands behind the head, elbows back. Whoop, and you'll notice that I do that again, and that is totally fine. That means you're on the right track. Nice and slow and controlled. Tucking in my shirt here so you guys can get a better view of the back. Again, pretending like there's a wall right in front of you and you don't want to hit your face on the wall, and sometimes that'll happen. Breathing, belly relaxed. This should be a nice little break for your body during the workday. Great work today. See how that feels.